We got some messages of concern for some high priestess out there. Priest, priestess, male, female, does not matter. I'm Nick, welcome to my channel. I'm gonna get my cards. It's a safe space. I can give you some warnings, maybe some insights, and things that you might be needing to look out for. Situations or people, places or things. So let's just dive right in. Thanks for having me here in your space. Let me just call in Archangel Michael, and we'll see what's going on here. I see somebody who's been inside a lot, hermiting it. Someone's scared of somebody driving by their house. They're paranoid. I was kind of picking up on this energy, and you're trying to like transcend to a different way of being, but this person's like toxic. You know where your milk and honey is, right? And your guides are guiding you through this Nine of Swords, like you're worried. Probably about this individual, High Priestess. You know there's something going on behind the scenes, and you're trying to get to your place of happiness, your ten Pentacles, Ten of Cups, right? It's been a hard journey for you. Some of you have been through some narcissistic abuse. And you're in your judgment about how you're going to move forward. Yeah, there was a big, major ending that Spirit came in and had to. You didn't like it though. It could have had to deal with your. Somebody had bad spending habits, and some type of money situation was taken away. I got this message earlier. Maybe you're going through a rough period of time without funds, and it's teaching you how to respect money in such a way after this ending. Could be a Taurus. Happiness is coming on the horizon. You're going to see happiness before you see money, I heard. As long as you commit to using your gifts and building your garden. But as this person is, you're trying to get away from, this person brought lack and a lack mentality into your life. So if you're having some type of deal with money, like you're not dealing, like money's not well, know that after this person's energy clears out, that it's coming through. You just gotta bring more love into the situation, more self-love. Finding happiness in the moment now. Because you're painting a picture of how the next 2 months are gonna be treating you. You gotta cut out some stuff. There's places, people that you don't need in your surroundings. This is a time of release, I'm hearing. Your gifts are coming to the forefront, and you're being guided to. People aren't going to understand what you're going through right now, especially if you're ascending in your High Priestess. And I think that's why what we talked about with the Hermit didn't show up yet, but you've been kind of alone. Someone's very lonely. Yeah, they would want to have a relationship, but this isn't the time for that. You're supposed to be taking a chance on yourself and the truth that you already know about who you are. You have a lot going for you, and you really don't talk about it a lot. You feel as though it's a burden to the people around you. Here's the Hermit, so you just keep it to yourself. You should be going to transformation of in the very near future about not really caring about what people think. Look at your astrology. You're an Earth sign. People are watching you too, and I think you're apprehensive of showing people like what you're made of, because like you're fearing about how they're going to judge you. But you see horizon on the line. Like, you see, you can see the picture, the bigger picture later on down the road, and maybe you only have a small insight of that. Like, maybe you just say, oh, I have this urge to better myself and come out of this period of lack, or come out of, just being better on top. And you can see that, and you're going with that with your intuition because you can see that. And you should really focus on the visualizations of how you're going to manifest your happiness in the future. You could be thinking about moving or traveling. You could be dealing with Scorpio, or you're Scorpio. There's some part about travel that's interesting to your story. After this period of insight that you gain, you're going to do some traveling. The hermit's going to get out of their shell. I also hear going after what you want, not being disappointed with the past things, and knowing that there's good people out there. I'm hearing somebody's been stripped away from their old people, like their old soul tribe, in order to find their true happiness. So you've also gotten rid of a lot of people out of your life per choice. This is all divinely guided. Your money lies within one of your natural skills and abilities. Now, it could be psychic, it could not be. It doesn't have to be necessarily a spiritual path, but if you're not using spiritual gifts, there's ways you can use them. Like, say you use your spiritual gifts to, like you're a manager and use your intuition, right? Now, things are going to start picking up once you start putting more energy into yourself, once you get yourself unstuck and you start cutting the things out. And a lot of these things cutting out are going to be ways you view situations. Oh, I can't do this. Oh, I can't do that. Like, no, your perspective is going to start changing, and you're going to start realizing that I have more avenues that I can investigate or explore, more avenues to explore, even though you just don't see them right now. And I came up with this funny thing. I was in the shower earlier, and the shower head had all these dots, like all these little spouts where all this water would come out. And when I turned the water off, and it was like all the same water comes out of there, And when you turn it off, it all goes to the bottom, and only 3 of these little spouts are dripping water. And I was looking at it, and I was like, man, I'm just like, when you think about it as thoughts, like you're just dripping this one thought, like this one little thing. But if you had the water full on and you're aware, all these different jets would like shoot out all this water, right? All these different thoughts. So it's like sometimes we just rely on one of these little jets to like get us by. But if you really just take a step back, calm your mind, you have a lot more spouts you can be pushing that water through. If that makes any sense. I kind of get that with this the Eight of Wands too. The Eight of Wands is like that shower. It's like moving, like things are going to start moving. And you have to have the confidence and faith in your higher power, whatever, God, whatever, donuts, that you're protected and this is all good. Like, it's a lot about trusting the unknown on this path. That's got you really kind of shook when you're so used to doing things a certain way. And for some of you, you've started over so many times, you're like, oh my God, I don't even know if I have the energy to do this anymore. But happiness is here, temperance is here. Four of Wands, the Magician, the Emperor. You are coming into your power about what is going to make you happy. How you're like, this is like the last push I'm hearing. Until you get something you want, and then you're going to change your mind again. It's not going to be enough, because we are creatures of habit. It's never enough. There's some tower moments that are hidden from you, some people from the past that you thought were, past soulmates and stuff. They're going to come back. It's going to try to deter you from your path. Alex, Brian, Adrian, getting like A's. 8 names. But this is gonna like determine like your past. So like if you are having difficulties right now, know there's gonna be more and more challenges coming, but it's because you're being blessed in a really high way. Doing a lot of meditation is gonna help you out because you're gonna see how some of these people from the past only want things for their benefit. You've already noticed this, and this is why you're detached from these people. Somebody's been used for sex. I'm hearing by some type of like somebody was really just interested in them for sex, and you kind of got that vibe from them because like they were mean to you. On the side, like they were trying to be controlling and stuff. It's like the only time we were even chilling was like when we were having sex. But you're seeing that and you're like, I don't want a part of that. I'm hearing like I love to have sex, but like if that's the only good thing in the relationship, like then I don't want to be a part of that. And this person's like, oh, I want you back because of the sex. And it's like you're looking at them like, yeah, I don't need to like be put in that position ever again because I respect myself. I don't know, like fuckboys, People don't respect me. People that juggle and like create problems and make me like have to like question my sanity about what I even want in my life. put you in third parties. There's somebody that put you in a third party that caused heartbreak that you moved away from. They had other options and they chose money over you. This person still watches you. You already know this. You don't want to hear this. There is a conflict coming towards the future for them. But best advice is to not dwell on the success or dwelling in their face when they get to karma. Letting go of love and light is going to be beneficial for you because, you know, in all honesty, I think we're all in somebody's shoes. We've all experienced things that were unfortunate to ourselves. So standing above that and knowing that that devil energy is not allowed to come with you anymore through your ascension will allow you to become the Empress and move forward towards this long, arduous journey that you are so anticipating to end of, but like aren't even like really breathing in the wisdom of what's happening around you. Because your justice doesn't lie in somebody's like downfall. Your justice comes in working towards your goals at a steady pace and seeing how God can and bring like really good things like enlightenment and real love into your life. So, with all that said, hope you enjoyed the reading. Glad to have you here. Glad to be here. Thank you to all my subscribers. Love you guys. I'm going to start doing more readings like this. Hi, Priestess. It's all up to you, man. Overcome that devil energy. Don't allow the shadow to affect you. Anyways, I'm going to enjoy my coffee. You guys have a good day. Peace out.